replace the Soprano, and the Phenom which will replace the King Air. And of course, in service already is the Hawk T2 at Valley for Advanced Fast Jet Pilot Training.
Here's the first time that those aircraft have been on display together in RAF colours at an air show, heralding the future of RAF pilot training. But now we go back to the RAF past. Lest we forget is the motto of the Battle of Britain Memorial Site, and that is a mission that it's had in mind under various names for 60 years now, because 2017 marks the 60th anniversary of what is today known as the Battle of Britain Memorial Site, and to mark that, the flight is at a very limited number of venues, and it's only the second time in public, putting on a special display, not just the usual 3-ship of Lancaster and 2 fighters, but a 5-ship formation, Lancaster and 4 fighters. We see them taking to the runway now. The Lancaster has already lined up down at the right-hand end. This aircraft recently emerged from a major service with the Aircraft Restoration Company at Duxford. Fantastic that it has returned to the air in time for a busy summer season of engagements. The 4 fighters making their way down towards the right, ready to roll in front of the Lancaster. The man behind the Battle of Britain Memorial Flight was Wing Commander Peter Thompson, DFC. He was the station commander at RAF Diggins Hill near London, one of the most famous of all Battle of Britain fighter stations. He himself had flown Hurricanes during the battle, and by the time of the mid-1950s, Hurricane LF-363 was 2C, which is the Hurricane that we're going to be seeing today by BMS, still flying with the RAF and based at Diggins Hill. Peter Thompson had the idea of creating something more on top of that, to create an organisation to represent the Royal Air Force history and heritage at air displays and other events around the country. The result was established formally in 1957 as the Royal Air Force Historic Aircraft Flight. It took on that Hurricane LF-363. It also took on the last 3 Mark 19 Spitfires, both the reconnaissance variants of the Rolls-Royce Griffon engines that have been on stretch with the temperature and humidity monitoring flight at RAF in Vale. Then we're added some Mark 16 Spitfires. This was the genesis of the historic aircraft flight, which has now become the BVNS. And we're delighted that the last among the 4 BVNS flights that we have here today is one of those original BVNS Spitfire 19 CS915. That's the silver one that now represents a Spitfire flown out of Hong Kong in the post-war years. Appropriately enough, given the man behind all of this, Wing Commander Peter Thompson, this formation is called Thompson Formation. And they're about to roll. this side of the aircraft to see its new nose arm, the name feature. This aircraft has got different markings on both sides. Here comes the light to join up. Side of the Lancaster that we saw coming past us are the codes of the number 460 Squadron Lancaster, that being a Royal Australian Air Force unit during the Second World War, with interesting nose art depicting a kangaroo playing bagpipes. The reason for that being that the original Lancaster with all those colours had two Scotsmen crewing alongside the Australians. On the starboard side, number 50 Squadron codes, those of a Lancaster commanded during wartime by Flying Officer Douglas Milliken, DFC. He's the grandfather of the current officer commanding the Battle of Britain Memorial Flight, Squadron Leader Andy Milliken. Douglas Milliken flew 27 of his first tour of 30 missions on the Lancaster that carries the colours of the starboard side. These markings were applied by the Aircraft Restoration Company team at Duxford, part of the recent major service. Battle of Britain Memorial Flight committed to not just the air show scene, but to the country in the course of a typical season. Really is quite astonishing. The number of flypasts and displays, when combined, that they undertake in the course of a year runs into the hundreds, and of course the fleet has waxed and waned to some extent over the years. Different aircraft at various stages leaving the flight, new ones joining it. The display that we're going to see from Thompson Formation records all of the Battle of Britain Memorial Flight crews and aircraft from its 60-year history, and also provides one of the most potent tributes to fallen airmen of the Royal Flying Corps and Royal Air Force for the past more than 100 years. In then, from the right, to start their display, the Battle of Britain Memorial Flight.